Good morning everyone. Today we will learn about the continued topic depreciation. I did mention the last class definition of depreciation and cause of depreciation. Now today need for depreciation. Now first one, to ascertain true profit or loss. Second one, to present true and financial position, true and fair financial position. Okay. Now third one, to ascertain true cost of production, Next, to have funds for replacement of assets. Okay, now last one, to ascertain fulfill the legal requirements. Okay, 5. These are the 5 need for depreciation. Now first one, to ascertain true profit or loss. Second one, to present true and fair financial position. Third one, to ascertain true cost of production. Fourth one, to have funds for replacement of asset. Next, to fulfill the legal requirements. Now first one, to ascertain the true profit or loss. The true profit or loss ascertained when only the depreciation debited to the profit and loss account and other revenue expenses like salaries, wages, next rent, etc., which are incurred in the purpose of the earned income. Here the profit or loss ascertained. The profit or loss can be ascertained only when the depreciation is debited to profit and loss account and other revenue expenses like salaries, wages, rent, etc., which are incurred to earn revenue. Clear? To ascertain the true profit or loss, the profit or loss can be ascertained only the depreciation is debited to the profit and loss account. Depreciation debited to the profit and loss account is nothing but other revenue expenses like salaries, wages, rent, etc. which are incurred the revenue income. This is the true profit or loss. True profit or loss. Now second one, to present true and fair financial position. If reasonable of the depreciation, if a reasonable of the depreciation charged to the asset, at the end of the accounting period, balance sheet is prepared. At the end of the accounting period, balance sheet is prepared to find out the true financial position of the business. To find out the true financial position of the business. In case the depreciation is charging to the every year. Depreciation is charging to the every year. Now finally, to find out the fair financial position of the firm. This is the to present fair and financial position. Now simply balance sheet is prepared to find out the financial position of the business. In case any reasonable of the depreciation of the asset, it is not a correctness of the balance sheet. Correctness of the balance sheet. Clear? Next, to ascertain true cost of production. Depreciation is charging to the depreciation is to be charged to ascertain the depreciation is to be charged to ascertain true cost of production. True cost of production. Now compulsory each and every asset of the firm compulsory charging to the cost of production. It is not a charging to the cost of production. It is not a display the correctness of the cost of production. Now each and every product depreciation. Now all the assets must and should be the depreciation is to be charged to ascertain the cost of production. Now correctness of cost of production. Next, to have funds for replacement of asset. A part of the profit set aside of the firm. A part of the profit set aside of the firm is to be depreciated of the every year. Is to be depreciated of the firm. Now such as a replacement of the asset. Replacement of the asset. Now compulsory a portion or a part, a portion of profit set aside into the firm. Into the firm. Clear? A portion of profit set aside into the firm. Now each and every year calculating the depreciation. Each and every year calculating the depreciation of the asset. Now to have funds for replacement of asset. Replacement of asset. That's it. Next, to fulfill the legal requirements. To fulfill the legal requirement is nothing but in case of any joint stock company, it is compulsory provide the depreciation on fixed asset. Now legal requirement in case of giant stock company. In case of giant stock company, it is a compulsory to provide depreciation on fixed assets. Clear? In case of any giant stock company, it is a compulsory to provide depreciation on fixed asset. It is not a providing to the depreciation, it is not a divisible for the dividend of the company. Dividend of the company. That's why it is a compulsory providing a depreciation on fixed asset. That's it. Need for depreciation. Now first one, true profit or loss is debited to the profit and loss account. True and for financial position, balance sheet prepared to find out the financial position. Next, true cost of production. Must and should be depreciation is to be charged. Cost of production. Replacement of asset is nothing but a portion of profits at a site into the firm. Now automatically funds every year replacement of the asset. Next, to fulfill the legal requirement, in case of joint stock company, it is compulsory to provide depreciation on fixed assets. Okay. Next, accounting treatment. Now very important, accounting treatment. Before starting the problems. Okay, next. Accounting treatment. Now accounting treatment. Now first one, purchase of asset, use of asset. Third one, sale of asset. Now very important. Now start the before problems. First one, purchase of asset. Second one, use of asset. Third one, sale of asset. First one, purchase of asset. If a asset purchasing into the beginning, depreciation is calculated by the full year. Depreciation is calculated by the full year. Clear? If a purchase of asset at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the year, depreciation is charged to the full year. Clear? If a purchase of asset at the beginning of the year or beginning of the month, depreciation is charged to the full year. Depreciation is charged to the full year. Clear? Purchase of asset beginning, charged to the depreciation full year. In case of purchase of asset middle of the year, in case purchase of asset middle of the year, depreciation is to be charged date of purchase of asset. Clear? In case of purchase of asset middle of the year, depreciation is to be charged date of purchase of asset. Now example 1st January 2000, purchase a mission. At the end of the accounting period, at the end of the accounting period 31st December 2000. Now starting of the month, ending of the month, charged full year. Now 1st July 2000, purchase mission at the middle of the year. Now charged only the 6 months. Charged only the 6 months. Now starting, now ending 31st December. July to December, only 6 months. Only 6 months charging to the depreciation. Now at the beginning of the month, charging to the full. Now at the middle of the month, charging to the 6 months. Our 6 months is September, October, November. How calculating to the months. Clear? This is the purchase of asset. Clear? And finally, if a purchase of asset beginning, depreciation is a full year. In case of purchase of asset middle of the year, date of purchase of asset calculating. Okay, next, use of asset. Use of asset is nothing but the business enterprise may using the business enterprise may using the asset of purchase or later. Purchase or later. If only calculating the use of asset, date of purchasing. Use of asset, date of purchasing. It is not a purchasing date, but only mission using up to the date. Using date. Calculating the depreciation. Calculating the depreciation. Now, small example. If a mission purchasing of 1st January 2001, only purchased, not for using. Now 1st April 2001, using of asset, but only calculating the using of date up to the how many months. Clear? From beginning, purchase of asset is not calculating into the books of accounts. Only calculating the use of asset. Use of asset. Now use of asset 1st April to ending date. Now ending date 31st December every year. Now April to December. Now April to December 9 months. Clear? It is not calculating the purchase of asset. Only calculating the use of asset. Use of asset. Now a small example. Raju purchased a mission for rupees 50,000 on 1st January 2002. Now use of asset, Raju use of asset on 1st April 2002. But only books of accounts calculating use of asset. Use of asset. Clear? This is the use of asset. Now finally, sale of asset. Sale of asset. Now any business enterprise, a middle of the year, sale of asset in case of any due to reason. Any due to reason. Now calculating only the up to the using to the asset, calculating to the depreciation. Calculating to the depreciation. Now example, 1st July 2010, sale of asset. Sale of asset. Now books of accounts started the 1st January 2010. Now sale of asset date 1st July. Now books of accounts started from 1st January. Now sale of asset to sale to purchasing to sale, differences 6 months. Now calculating the 6 months depreciation. Now any sale of asset, profit or any sale of loss transferred to the profit and loss account. Transferred to the profit and loss account. Okay, this is the accounting treatment like purchase of asset, use of asset, sale of asset. Purchase of asset, beginning purchase, full year charges. Middle purchase, up to the comparing. Next, use of asset, only using date mentioning the charges of asset. Finally, sale of asset, in case of any due to the reasons like sale of asset. Sale of asset, any profit transferred to the profit and loss account. Sale of asset, any loss transferred to the profit and loss account. Okay, that's it. Next class, now the following requirement of the journal entries. Now preparing the books of accounts to follow some important journal entries. Tomorrow topic.